Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we were looking at this here. I'll go a little wider out. I know this is tiny compared to some, but for my desktop setup, this thing is humongous. This is the Burson Funk from Burson. This roughly sells for about $5.99, close to $600. I've seen it somewhere for like $744, so it can get up there. It's very expensive. You have a full-size headphone output, and you also have a headphone/microphone output. You have your buttons over here for your different modes. Looking at the back, you have a full dedicated speaker amp that is 45 watts of power. Not the most robust for speakers, but it certainly does a decent volume with everyday speakers. Your power. Then you have your inputs right here. You have a microphone input as well. And you have your RCAs right here for the headphone amp part of it. Now the headphone amp is 3 watts on high gain. And you can adjust the gains over there. Thing is solid as a rock. It is a solid thing of aluminum. And it's got a nice texture to it. It's got a nice knob to it. As you can see, the knob is really nice looking. Got the little volume thing here. This is a review unit, so there's like a little nick right there, but nothing major. It's got some good weight to it. It also has some quality Burson things, which are OPA amps, which are switchable on it. You get, or at least in my kit I got these RCAs, which are interesting. You get this little adapter for your microphone, with a microphone and a headphone out to hook into there. And of course you get the power brick as well. So let's discuss this. Sound quality wise, I don't usually do, like, I do have like the desktop stuff up there, but I usually do portable stuff. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know this was showing up. I mean, this was like, I was supposed to be getting the Playmate 2, I think, like years ago, and that was like an all-in-one. This is an amplifier. So I had to use a variety of different DACs with it. I used the Uno, and we used the Fosse as the DAC. We also used my trusty SM100. And, okay, sound-wise on this guy. Now, this guy has a really, really interesting sound. It is very transparent, yet it is open. The power on this is enough to power any headphones, by the way. Any headphones I can think of that I can throw at it, from planners to just really hard-to-drive headphones. Speaker-wise, I don't have speakers anymore. I used to have speakers, peach trees and some edifiers and speakers like that. I don't have them anymore, so I wasn't able to do anything with the speaker out. So anytime somebody asks me a question about speakers, I know a lot about speakers, I just don't have any speakers right now. So sound-wise, this is kind of more tuned toward like a Harman type tuning. Now there is a really good transparency, but there's very good dynamics here. And these ridges, by the way, help with heat dissipation, by the way, too. So this is an AB amplifier, and the sound-wise has a very nice weight to it. It's open. There is some really nice details here and micro details coming out of this amplifier, and a fullness in the sound. There's a nice rich fullness to the sound on that. And depending on the DAC, obviously that's going to change a little bit, even though DACs are supposed to be transparent. Sometimes they do add a little bit of difference, maybe more soundstage, maybe better details, micro details, stuff like that. Now, this one definitely is full sounding, rich, good dynamics, good Harman tuning, a little bit of graininess in the treble and the upper trebles. But honestly, just really good, rich sound coming out of here. And the star of the show is, of course, you can run a microphone, use this for gaming. You can have this just running your speakers. You can have this running your headphones and your gaming. Can do a lot of different things, so it's a really useful device. And the build quality in this is just superb, as with everything from Burson. Their stuff is just high end, very good, and it's not exactly the most expensive out there. There are some stuff that they have that is very expensive, but it has decent performance for the value. That's for sure. So anyone looking for something in the upper range, I would definitely recommend this for you if this is something that you need in your life and you have speakers and you have headphones and you do some gaming. Definitely look into stuff like this and the Playmate and that from Burson. That's about all we're going to cover right now. We're not going to get heavily into this because I couldn't do the speaker part. But as for the headphone part, this thing drove everything nice and gave everything a really nice sound to it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Be safe.